اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah, we are making a steady progress. So far we did our revision in previous video. We've revised all the concepts. So inshallah today we'll be learning another new concepts, a very interesting and very beautiful concept. So we'll learn today inshallah how to describe a noun. So we'll be learning describing noun, and what do we use to describe the noun is the adjective and the adjective clause, and we'll learn in detail what this means. So when we want to describe a noun, it is called an adjective. So normally this adjective is one word. Like for example, if we want to say good boy, a beautiful car, a noble man, a red book. So here these words good, beautiful, noble, red, these are describing these objects. So we got an object or a man or a person or a thing, and you got a description. This description is called adjective. So what do we call this noun and these adjectives in Arabic? This is what we're going to learn. It's very simple, very easy, inshallah. So the adjective is called naat, or it's also called as as-siffah. It's called naat or as-siffah. And we got noun which is being described, is called man'ud, or it's called mawsoof. So we got naat or man'ud or as-sifa. Sifa means quality, and mawsoof means the one which has the quality. So in our class, inshallah, we'll be using the terms naat and man'ud. So we can use both, but we'll stick to one for the easy going. So in English, if you see the way it is written, so we have a good boy. So the adjective comes first, that is good, and the person or the object is being described comes next. So we write, when we said he is a good boy, this is a beautiful car, he is a noble man, this is a red book. So here the naat comes first and then the man'ud. Let's see in Arabic how do we write. In Arabic we write it as waladun jayyidun, means the man'ud comes first. We write the boy good, but when we translate as a good boy. So whenever we are translating a naat man'ud, always the adjective should be mentioned first and then you should mention the object. However, when we write in Arabic, it is the subject, it is written first and then the description. Let's do some examples. Sayyaratun jamilatun. But when we say beautiful car. When it's written as car beautiful. Same thing. Rajulun tayyibun. Rajulun tayyibun. A noble man, a good man. Kitabun ahmarun. Ahmar means red. Red book. So these naat and man'ud, they have got a relationship as well. So like we have learned so many different relationships: jar, majroor, mudaf, mudaf ilayhi, badal, and ism al-ishara. So this is a naat man'ud. So even these two have special characteristics which is very easy to identify. The adjective or the naat, it acts like man'ud in all properties. So what are those properties? We know man'ud is a noun, and this man'ud will have four properties: status, number, gender, and type. And the naat will exactly copy man'ud in all these four characteristics. If the naat has dhamma, fatha, kasra, the man'ud, if man'ud has dhamma, fatha, kasra, the naat will also have dhamma, fatha, kasra. It will follow exactly the same vowel sign ending. So they both will have same vowel sign. If man'ut is singular, the naat will also be singular. If the man'ut is dual, the naat will be dual. If man'ut is plural, the naat will be plural. The description will be using a plural. So this is how you know it copies in every way. So if man'ut, if the noun or the subject is feminine, and the descriptive word will also be feminine, the naat will also be feminine. And finally, if the man'ut or if the noun is indefinite, the naat will also be indefinite. So it is like it will copies everything. It will copy its status, copy its number, copy its gender, copy its type. If you see two nouns and they're matching in all these four characteristics, then we know one is naat and other is man'ut. Let's do some examples inshallah. So if you see muhandisun shahirun, so this is not a sentence because we see we have two nouns having indefinite vowel signs. So then we have to understand, so what is this? So we know mubtada is definite, but you have an indefinite here, so it's not mubtada. So we're telling engineer famous, but when we translate as famous engineer. Tufahatun is an apple. Lazizatun means tasty. You say tasty apple, not man'ud. And if you have a definite noun here, al-madinatu, al-madinatu, and you have al-kabiratu, a big city. So because if you see here, both the nouns have exactly the same type, same gender, singular, singular. So everything is matching. That is naat and that is man'ud. So we'll translate as a big city, the big city. So we know, like when we say al madinatu al munawwaratu. So we say madinatul munawwara means enlightened city. So munawwara, al munawwara is naat and al madina is the man'ud. Rajulun faqirun. Rajulun faqirun. If you see, both the nouns have the same status, number, gender, type, indefinite, indefinite, single, single, masculine, masculine, that is naat and man'ud. So we translate as poor man, a poor man. So now we do some sentences with naat and man'ud, inshallah. هذا مدرس جديد. This is a new teacher. Jadid means new. Qadim means old. So we'll say this is a new teacher. We will write as هذا مدرس جديد. But when we translate, we say this is a new teacher. So al-qalamu, the pen, fi, harf jar, fil haqibati. Haqiba means bag. So we're telling the pen is in bag. But if you want to say more about the bag, then we'll bring the adjective first. When we translate, we say as-saghira. Saghira means small. The pen is in small bag. Al-qalamu fil haqibati saghira. Saghirati. If you see kasra, kasra, al, it matches everything. Feminine, feminine, case ending matches, definite type matches, gender matches, everything matches. That is naat and man'ud. This is how we recognize naat and man'ud. Al-kitabul qadimu. So naat can be attached to any word, whether it is mubtada, whether it is khabar, or it is coming as a mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So anywhere the naat can come. Got to remember. So when you see a noun which is copying all the characteristics, then we know that is naat. When we've learned that jar majur has got different signs, mudaf mudaf ilayhi has got different sign, badal has got different signs. So now this has got its particular sign. So there should not be any confusion, inshallah. Al-ma'u fi ka'sin maksurun. Ka's means is cup. Maksur is broken. So when we translate, we say al-ma'u, the water. Ma means water. Ma'u fil is in broken cup. Dakhala Ahmadu. So we use a verbal sentence now. We're using nominal sentence. Jumlatul ismiya. Now we'll use it. Jumlatul fi'liya. Dakhala Ahmadu. Ahmad entered. Where did he enter? In building. But you're describing the building here. Kabir, in big building. So we say Ahmad entered in big building. دخل أحمد في منزل كبير. العصفور. عصفور means sparrow. So we're telling العصفور طير جميل. Sparrow is a beautiful bird. A beautiful bird. So just know some more sentences here. هذا طريق مزدحم. مزدحم means busy, crowded. So we're telling طريق means road. So this road is crowded. We say هذا طريق مزدحم. This is a busy street or a crowded street or crowded road. الغرفة النظيفة. A clean room. الغرفة, the room. النظيفة, clean. So we don't translate the clean. We say, because it's just following the mal'ud, say the clean room. So here we got some exercise where we need to bring Na'at, Ahmadu, Tajirun. Here we got what type of Na'at we need to use in the blue here. We are trying to say Ahmad is a rich merchant. Okay, so we know what rich means. Rich means Ghaniyun. So we have to match the status, number, gender, type here. Ahmadu Tajirun Ghaniyun. So if you see here, al-inkliziyatu means the English. Lughatun, difficult means sa'ab. Sad ain ba, sa'ab, sa'abatun. Al-inkliziyatu lughatun sa'abatun. So you have to match the gender. Muhammadun tabibun. We're saying good doctor. So we have to say Muhammadun tabibun jayyidun. Jayyidun means good. Ana mudarrisun. And we're telling I'm a new teacher. So Ana mudarrisun. New means jadidun. So we say Ana mudarrisun jadidun. At-tufahu fakihatun. Tasty means lazizun. But we have to use a feminine word. So we say lazizatun. So if you have to say ad-dajaju, the jaju is a masculine word. So you say ad-dajaju lazizun. But you say at-tufahu fakihatun lazizatun. But if you have to just say at-tufahu lazizun, but we are using a feminine word here, fakihatun lazizatun. So we'll do a little bit questioningly. Antanu, anta talibun. Here lazy. So lazy is kaslanu. So we're telling anta talibun kaslanu. Are you a lazy student? So a little bit about a special type of adjective which has a little bit different case ending. It is, I'll just show you here. So we are here, if you see the answers, anta talibun kaslanu. So you see single dhamma. We don't say kaslanun. Why is that? We have learned that whenever there is on a natural state you have a single dhamma, it is a diptote. So this is a diptote. Why is it a diptote? Because the adjectives of feelings, like what we feel, hungry, thirsty, happy, angry, these feelings in Arabic, these are the words, the adjectives which will have a single dhamma, and they are diptotes, like atshanu, thirsty, jaw'anu, hungry, mal'anu, mal'anu is full, ghadbanu, angry, farhanu, happy. So these are the adjectives which are associated with feelings, like rahmanu. So these are the words which are diptotes. So now we know three types of diptotes. We know that the name of females are diptotes. Now we know that the names of foreign origin other than Arabic names are diptotes. And now we know that the adjectives which express feelings, they are all diptote. So another simple exercise we got here. So here we need to bring man'ud. We got naat here, so we have to bring a suitable man'ud. So it gives us more practice inshallah. So here we're saying al-arabiyyatu. Now we got sahlatun is easy. Sahlatun. It's not sahl because it's in feminine or man'ud. Al-arabiyyatu lughatun sahlatun. So everything has to match in a sentence. The whole sentence. Remember we said the whole sentence will have its own gender, femininity or masculinity. So ana, we say qadimatun, old teacher. So which type of teacher we use? Mudarrisatun. Ana mudarrisatun qadimatun. Same vowel signs. Muhammadun, merchant is tajir. Tajirun ghaniyun. So this is, we got answers here. If you can write and practice inshallah. So this is naat and manood. So they come together, same status, gender, number, type. It's easy to remember and easy to recognize inshallah. So now we're going to the next section. So here we're trying to learn and what is called an adjective clause. What does it mean? What does clause means? Clause means simply it is a group of words. Remember, adjective is one word. A clause is a group of words in which it has a subject and a phrase. So let me give an example so you understand better. So here we are telling pizza. We are describing pizza, which most people love. Which most people love. So we are telling about pizza, which most people love, is not very healthy. The pizza which most people love is not very healthy. Students who are hardworking. So we are describing students. What type of students? Who are hardworking, get good grades. We're telling the rooms that were painted. So we're still describing the room. Rooms that were painted yesterday are bright. So if you see here, so we got a description, but it is not one word. It is like a sentence in itself, in which you've got a subject and you've got a phrase. So this is called an adjective clause in English. So what do we call it in Arabic? In Arabic it's called a murakkab, is a combination. Wasfiyah. Wasfiyah means sifa, a descriptive combination. So how do we recognize and what is it in Arabic? So if you take these examples, so we said that an adjective clause has a subject, and this is the subject, which, who, that. These are the words which form the subject of that combination, and this is called, and instead of these three words, as I said, Arabic simplifies everything. What we use is, we use الذي. الذي means which, it means who, means that. It can mean anything. It is which when we use it with objects, and it is translated as who when we use this alladhi with human beings, and it is that if it is in combination for both, depending on the sentence where it comes. So what is this alladhi called? Alladhi is called ismu mausul. Ismu mausul. So this is what a descriptive word. Descriptive word is called ismu mausul, and the subject, a phrase that was a subject, is called ism mausul, and after the subject there is a phrase which describes that subject. So in English we call it a phrase, and what do we call it in Arabic? It's called silatul mausul. Silatul mausul. So whenever you have a ism mausul, that is allazi, we should have a description of that allazi, and that is called silatul mausul. And together ism mausul and silatul mausul are describing a word which is coming before. Let's go back. So we got ism mausul, silatul mausul together describing the word which is coming before, a noun before. Okay, let's do some examples inshallah. هذا محمد. This is Muhammad. الذي نجح. الذي اسم موصول, نجح صلة الموصول, the both describing Muhammad. This is Muhammad, the one who passed, the one who passed. هذا الباب الذي أمام المسجد. This is the door that, or you can say which, when you use it with object we translate الذي as which, is in front أمام المسجد, which is in front of masjid. هذا القط, this cat, الذي جلس, that has sat. So this is how we have الذي اسم موصول, silatul mawsuls, both together. It's telling about a noun before. Let's do some more examples inshallah. So if you're telling Allahu allazi khalaqal insana, we're not going to analyze completely, we are concentrating mainly on allazi. Inshallah in next session we will completely analyze the whole sentences, and alhamdulillah we know everything in this sentence. But if you see here, allazi is ism mawsul, just connected to Allahu, Allahu, who, and then we got khalaq al insana coming as a silatul mawsul, just describing that who created insan, humans, Allah who created man. At-talibu, what is about the student? We're telling at-talibu allazi fi madrasa, the student who is in the school, who is in a school. So let's bring full sentence. That was a part of a sentence. Now we'll bring a full sentence here. So here we're coming everything together. Naat, man'ud, ism mawsul, silatul mawsul, mubtada, khabar. And inshallah you can recognize everything. You know everything now. So al-qalamu, mubtada. Al-jamilu. What is al-jamilu? It will be naat. So how do we translate? We say beautiful pen. The beautiful pen. So it is an object, so allazi will be translated as a which. Which, allazi, is a mawsul. Now we need more a phrase to describe allazi, which. Ala maktabin, which is on the desk. So now we got mubtada, we are still waiting for khabar. So this is how a gap between mubtada and khabar gets widened. That's why we're still looking for the news. So this is how the sentences become more complex. Then we have to look where is the khabar. So what is the khabar for al-qalamu? If you remove all this naat, silatul mawsul, ism mawsula, the simple will be al-qalamu lil mudarris. The pen belongs to the teacher. But we are trying to say the beautiful pen which is on the desk belongs to the teacher. This is our sentences becomes paragraphs and so on and so forth. As-sariru, we're talking about the bed. So how are we describing the bed? The bed, as-sariru allazi fi ghurfati Khalidin. So here see mudaf ilayhi is coming here. That's here to analyze. The bed which is in Khalid's room, room of Khalid. Ghurfat Khalidin is maksurun. If you remove all this ism mawsul and silatul mawsul, the simple sentence is as-sariru maksurun. But we are giving more description. What we are saying? As-sariru allazi fi ghurfati Khalidin, which is in the room of Khalid, is broken. So a little bit more example and we're coming to end inshallah very soon. At-talibu, the student who is sitting, is from Indonesia. So we say At-talibu allazi huwa jalisun, the one he is sitting, that he is sitting, jalisun, min Indonesia, is from Indonesia. So this is where, remember if we say wherever there is no connection between two words, we can insert an is. At-talibu, al-mubtada, allazi is a ism mawsul. It is connected to at-talib because it is describing, so we cannot put is here. So then there is ism mawsul, there is silatul mawsul, so you cannot put is here. And after silatul mawsul, we coming min, so they both are not connected, so we can put is. So the student who is sitting is, then that will become khabar. After is khabar, min Indonesia, from Indonesia. Al-baytu, the house, allazi, which, amam al-masjidi, is in front of masjid. Then we got khabar here. Jar majrur lil muazzin. Lil muazzin belongs to the muazzin. So at-tariqu allazi inda al-madrasati. Inda zarf. And what comes after zarf is mudaf ilayhi. Al-madrasati. That's why it's madrasati. So this is coming together as a silatul mawsool. Allazi inda al-madrasi. The road which is near the school. What about that? Then we got khabar here. Muzdahimun. Remember khabar, one word will have indefinite double dhamma. Can you see double dhamma here? So the simple sentence would be at-tariqu musdahimun. But we are describing the tariq. Which road? The road which is near that school is busy or crowded. Muzdahim. So this is our class today. Na'at, Manu'ud, Ism Mawsool and Silatul Mawsool. So hope this will make it easy for us to understand Quran. Inshallah, in next video we will do more about this session so that the concept gets very clear in our brain. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.